Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear audience, Assalamu alaikum. I welcome you all to today's New Bangladesh. Here, as usual, we shall discuss new citizens, new economy, new education, new culture, new technology, overall, New Bangladesh. Today in our studio, as our guest present, Lieutenant Colonel Tofayel Ahmed Chowdhury and Dr. Shabnom Mustary. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
How are you, sir?
Alhamdulillah, we are fine.
Thank you, sir.
Dear audience, I would like to tell you that both of them are ex-cadets. One, Mr. Colonel Tofayel is from Sylhet Cadet College, and Dr. Shabnom Mustary is from Mymensingh Girls Cadet College. And probably you have guessed that our today's topic is cadet college education. Well, sir, you two are ex-cadet. I am also an ex-cadet. So we'll have a happy, nice discussion, I think, today. At the very beginning, I'd like to ask you to tell us about you in brief.
Assalamu alaikum and very good day to all the viewers of Guardian Bangladesh. And assalamu alaikum and very good day to all of you once again. Today I'm really happy to be part of the Cadet College community, and I'm Lieutenant Colonel Tofayel, retired. I belongs to Sylhet Cadet College, and just to tell about related to the Cadet College, if I say I was an ex-adjutant of Mymensingh Girls Cadet College, then I was Assistant Adjutant General Cadet Colleges in Bangladesh Army Headquarters in Aegis branch, and now I am a proud father of a cadet who joined my college, my eldest son, and in same house, Shurma House. So that is short in brief related to my identity related to cadet colleges, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now about you in brief.
Assalamu alaikum. First of all, I would like to say many thanks to invite me here. And I'm Dr. Shabnom Mustary. As sir introduced me, that I have completed my school and college from Mymensingh Girls Cadet College. I'm from 17th batch, and then I have completed my honors and masters from People's Friendship University of Russia in Moscow, and my PhD from Dhaka University of Engineering and Technology. Now I'm working as an assistant professor in Daffodil International University at the Department of Software Engineering. It's a short brief of mine. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Sir, I'd like to ask you about the cadet college education. Why I'm asking it? Because education we get everywhere in any school, primary school, secondary school, okay, in the colleges, in residential model school, and there are many types of schools. But what's the difference between cadet college and other educational schools in Bangladesh?
With your question, if I just go back to the initiation or the introduction of the cadet colleges in Bangladesh, especially, the first cadet college of Bangladesh was Fauzdharat Cadet College, but the then East Pakistan Cadet College, which was established in 1958. So that was the first cadet college in Bangladesh in 1958. Actually, cadet college education was introduced taking the guideline or basic of the British public school and military school, whatever you say. They followed the system, and during the Pakistan period, they have introduced the same way. In this way, Pakistan at the cadet college, they have introduced one cadet college in East Pakistan. And after the liberation war, with the great participation by the cadet colleges, whosoever, before that, there were another 3 cadet colleges in 60s. It was introduced and established in Jinaida, Rajshahi, and Mirzapur Cadet College. These 3 cadet colleges. And there's 4 cadet colleges before the liberation war, and after that, after the liberation war and after the independence, another boys cadet colleges, total 5 were introduced. Total 9 cadet college, and Mymensingh Girls Cadet College also. So those are Sylhet Cadet College, Pabna Cadet College, Rangpur Cadet College, Borishal Cadet College, and last one is Kumilla Cadet College. Why I'm telling this, you have seen from 1, 2, 3, 4, then after that, after independence, it increased another up to 10. And in 2006, another 2 girls cadet college were increased. Now 12 cadet colleges. Means total 9 boys and 3 girls cadet college. So the number is gradually increased. So regarding your base question regarding cadet college education and general education, so obviously the requirement has come up and everybody felt the requirements. Why cadet college? The cadet college, the students are coming and joining from class 7 and up to intermediate. So if I consider the age level, it is from almost 12, 13 years, we call the start of teenage and finishing at the same teenage, 13 to 19. In this period, a person, a boy or girl, touching from the boyhood, then youth, then the 3, 4 stages, all the things they are crossing within this time. And this is a very mature time considering a boy or girl from class 7 with the maturity up to the level of intermediate and the graduation level. He or she can train or educate himself in a fashion so that with the limitation of home and the surroundings, he or she can get an environment with all sorts of cultural, social, academic facilities where he can enrich himself as a good citizen for the nation with the overall or all-round leadership quality. This is the baseline between the cadet college education producing good citizen with good leadership qualities. So that is the basic, in general line. You go to school, you only 4 or 5 hours. In general, the academic part is taken or gets the maximum priority. But in cadet college education, to make a total human being with good leadership, with good citizens. So that is the baseline difference. In course of time, we can share more differences, sir.
Well, sir. I would like to ask you that, it's a feeder organization to the armed forces, I understand. But at that time, when you studied in girls' cadet college, basically the women were not working in the armed forces like Army, Navy, and Air Force.
Yes, sir.
But however, there was a cadet college, and the girls of our country, girls of Bangladesh, they were very much interested to study in cadet college, and you also
Yes.
studied in cadet college. Why?
Actually, sir, if I'm going to explain or telling about this, actually in our period, I was in 1995 to 2001. So in that period, actually, there was, we didn't get that much facilitated outside of Dhaka, especially for the women's. We didn't have that much good school and colleges. So for our especially, because I was outside of Dhaka, I'm from outside of Dhaka, so actually studying cadet college, that time it was very difficult because there was only, that time it was only one cadet college and there was huge competition there. And all the talented students in that time, they are getting chance in cadet college. I think so still now the most talented students, they are getting chance in cadet colleges. So if I can say that why I am going there, because most important reason is actually my mother was a working lady. So always protecting us, because we were 2 sisters, so protecting us from the outside, all these problems. And so they decided that okay, if we can get chance, there is a best solution for us that we can study there. And secondly, there is not that much good educational, especially school and college in my cities. So cadet colleges is the best educational system. Still now it is, we think so, and the results of the students from cadet colleges, they are showing. So of course everyone wants to get chance or studying in the best educational system, right? So for this we wanted to get the chance for we tried for the cadet colleges, and always disciplined life, it's a main thing. So CAT college only, that sir also mentioned that that only educational system they are not providing us, like discipline way they are showing us how to live. We have structured routine, we are maintaining all this, and mainly they are learning from CAT colleges. We are learning like morality and patriotism, all these things. So that time also we decided if we get chance, so we'll study there. So for this reason, for this purpose, we studied there.
Well, sir, I'd like to glimpse a bit about the history of cadet colleges. As I know that it started in the British public schools first. Basically, there were cadet college type educations long before. We're talking about the modern era. Then after that, and as far as I know, that in British public school they didn't use uniform. Okay, but uniform was first introduced in German cadet colleges first, probably during the time of Bismarck or sometimes. And later, many countries adopted this education system. That the purpose was to teach the children from very boyhood, from the very beginning of their life, to be a soldier, to be a proud soldier. And thus they were pre-trained to be a proud officer in different armed forces like Army, Navy, Air Force, and others. Later, what happened in our country during the British period, actually British people were the officers and our people were the soldiers or JCOs or NCOs like this. After the First World War, the British people for the first time started understanding that they need officers from the natives as well. But there was a huge war, the First World War. Then they introduced 4 military schools. At the time, it was not known as cadet colleges, military schools in the subcontinent. As far as I know, for example, now it is called Dehradun Military School in India. And another one is Jhilam Cadet College or Jhilam Military School in Pakistan. At that time, they were known as Edward and George,
Right.
5th George and 8th Edward military schools, and there are 2 more schools in military schools in India. Later, after the partition, Pakistan decided to call them Cadet College, Jhilam Cadet College, and in India they remained as military schools. But that Dehradun Military School, probably now it is known as Netaji Subhash Bosu Military School, like this.
Exactly.
But after the partition, we didn't get any military school here. We didn't inherit any military school there. And probably the intelligentsia of East Pakistan at that time, they just felt that they also need a cadet college like West Pakistan. Okay, at that time, and their demand made the Pakistan government to establish a cadet college here in Bangladesh. And at the very beginning, they thought that only one cadet college is enough. That's why it was known as East Pakistan Cadet College.
Right.
And at that time, they had already 4 cadet colleges like Hassan Abdal and other cadet colleges. Okay. But later it was increased. Right. You already told that from one cadet college, that East Pakistan Cadet College, that was renamed as Fauzarat Cadet College. Then they established Rajshahi Cadet College, Jhinadao Cadet College, and Mirzapur Cadet College. Okay. So, do you think that at that time East Bengal Regiment or the Navy or Army was benefited by those cadet colleges of Bangladesh in East Pakistan?
Obviously. First of all, the 4 cadet colleges, the requirement base, it was first Chittagong Division. And if you see the location of other 3 cadet colleges, one is in Dhaka Division, one is Rajshahi Division, one you will find that it is
Khulna Division. Yes.
So it was like that. And you find that every cadet college was in a remote place. And the cadet colleges are so designed, you said in your last comment and question, the cadet college system, always they encourage or rather it can be termed as feeder institution to the armed forces.
Yes.
So Army, Navy, Air Force, these armed forces. So cadets will join directly through the ISSB to the military, and elementary military training. And as we had been telling, very nicely you said about the history. So even we consider from ancient age, the kingship, all the king, their son and daughter, whatever they are, you will find that always they want that my son will become a warrior. So to become a good king, you have to lead the war. It is commonly found, said. Even present British Army, if you find that whatever Charles has taken the training, his son...
He's a commissioned officer, I think.
Yes, taken, and they have participated in the war even. So this is the kingship, and the aristocratic families, over the years, it is the practice that they have sent their children for getting the elementary military training. And with the passage of time, the environment and especially the society also demanded the military training for all, especially First World War, Second World War. After that, the demand has increased in all the way, and especially our subcontinent and in Bangladesh as well. I will profoundly say that yes, cadet college system is a feeder institution and they are truly supplying a huge amount of cadets as officer cadet to the military institution like Army, Navy, Air Force. And especially, sir, as you said about during the Liberation War or after that, East Bengal and other forces, a huge number of cadets are placed, if I consider the placement of cadet colleges in various sectors, it is almost 35% officers, they are, our total number, are they are going to the cadet college, the armed forces.
Armed forces.
In the same way, if you consider the engineering universities, medical colleges, then renowned universities, in all these sectors, cadets are doing their best. So initially, the feeder institution to armed forces, it is going always as a priority one, and all sectors, they are sending the good leadership as a cadet, what I think is being practiced, and otherwise it is always done.
Well, now as regards our Liberation War during 1971, as far as I know that many cadets, many ex-cadets and running cadets, they participated in the Liberation War. For example, I can mention the name of Mufti Kased, was a very renowned ex-cadet from Fozarhat Cadet College. Okay, he sacrificed his life. He's a Shaheed in 97. Another one is Mr. Bodi, what's his full name? I forgot that. Bodius Jaman or something like this. He is also from Fozarhat Cadet College. Lieutenant Anwar, Shaheed Lieutenant Anwar, he was also from Fozarhat Cadet College. And the Bir Seshto Mutiur Rahman, he was also an ex-cadet, but not from East Pakistan, he was from West Pakistan. And there are many casualties from Rajshahi cadet colleges, Jhinayadaho and Mirzapur cadet colleges. As far as I know, that our very much beloved Begum Khalida Zia's brother, Mr. Said Iskandari, at that time he was a running cadet of Rajshahi Cadet College, and he studied in class 11. And being a class 11 boy, he also participated in the Liberation War. So cadets made a huge contribution in the Liberation War of 1971. So what is your comments?
It is truly a great pride. At that time, Fozarhat Cadet College, Rajshahi Cadet College, Jhinayadaho Cadet College, and Mirzapur Cadet College. It was only Fozarhat Cadet College. If you see, the establishment time is 1958. So they have got some 1958, now 71. It's only 13 years.
Yes.
But regarding other three cadet colleges, Mirzapur, that time it was Mominshai Cadet College. Then Rajshahi Cadet College and Jhinayadaho Cadet College. Established 65, 66. Just consider a class 7 boy joined, now he is in class 11 or 12 in 1971. So hardly any scope to getting an officer from those 3 cadet colleges, only Fozdarat Cadet College.
Yes.
So, but it is a wonderful participation by the cadet college community at this time. Fozdarat Cadet College, wonderful. Total 8 the martyrs, the cadets, particularly from that cadet college only. But Rajshahi Cadet College, wonderful participation. In even Jinaida Cadet College cadet, they went. There were various gallantry award holder from the cadet college side. There were Veer Uttam, Veer Pratik, and Veer Vikram as well.
Yes,
A
yes.
good number of cadets. So was a huge participation, and they actually a good number of officers who participated in the liberation war from the cadet colleges. They actually organize in different way, even with the young generation, young students also.
Thank you very much, sir. Another question is, yes, Cadet College is a feeder organization to the armed forces, but a huge number of ex-cadets are now contributing outside the armed forces. For example, our today's education advisor, Mr. C.R. Abrar, Dr. C.R. Abrar, he is also an ex-cadet from Momin Shahi Cadet College, Mirzapur Cadet College. So do you think that cadets are contributing outside the armed forces as we expected from them, as the nation expected?
In one word, obviously, and it's a matter of pride to take every sector. Every sector, I'm telling that if you see the placement of cadet colleges from 1958 until today, is almost 27,000 cadets passed out, considering 12 cadet colleges. Number is not that much, 27,000. In one school or 2 school or college are also carrying now Titumir College, 57,000 in one go. So it is half of that from 1958 the cadets have passed out.
Yes.
But the contribution is huge. If we consider even from the NASA to Oxford to Harvard, in all the places, you'll find a huge number of Bangladeshi persons who are contributing and performing and leading the world. Many are cadets. A good number of ambassadors you'll find they're from cadet colleges. Even there are a few ministers were from cadet colleges. So in this society, in medical college, he can bear me out a good number of the specialists or she can always go with the list. And in different sector, in civil society, there are many chief of army staff in the line. There are chief of naval staff in different sector. Right at this moment, if I say a good number of head of the institutions are headed by the ex-cadets. So in this way, I can tell you that you cannot tell me in any sector where cadets are not participating or in a really leading role. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you, sir. That today's naval chief, Admiral Nazmul, okay, he is also an ex-cadet from your cadet college, I think.
Right.
I think, okay. And outside the armed forces, I can mention the name of Dr. Motin, who is now the Vice Chancellor of CHUET, Chittagong University of Science and Technology. And there are as many. Well, sir, now always there raised a question that who finances the cadet college, Education Ministry or Defense Ministry?
Right at this moment, answer is it is Defense Ministry. Previously or time to time, it was changed, but for last almost 2 decades, I can tell this much that it is going from the Defense Ministry. Defense Ministry, but the Education Ministry is responsible for the educational aspect which relates to the secondary and higher secondary board and other purpose. For education purpose, it is like the English medium school, they are following some curriculum like Cambridge, Excel or other things. But cadet college system is following the national curriculum, but English version. But previously, it was in English medium method and on the other side. Now it is. So academically, they are under the education board. respective boards. But regarding the finance side, it is absolutely the Ministry of Defense is looking after.
Well, when I studied during my time, almost everything was free, from food to clothes. Okay, our parents participated obviously, but the amount they paid for as our tuition fee, it was too less. But now the tuition fee is very high, and probably the clothes and some other things the parents have to bear. Why this?
Why I'm smiling, because
Yeah.
I have to hold the share of these as my
I'm asking because it's a merit school. Okay, there are children
right.
from many types of families,
Right.
starting from the poor family to very rich family, and Cadet College always wanted to align them all in one group. Okay,
right.
so there are even families those who are not able to pay that high tuition fee.
Actually, as I was assistant engineering general cadet colleges, looking after the all sides. So, and now my son is reading. At that time, I have not felt, but now I am feeling that I am paying a lot, where my father has not paid that much, considering the proportionate earning one. So, whatever I am monthly salary is this, I find that a good proportion was with the salary or the tuition fee of my son. So, right at this moment, the thing is that if the percentage, if I consider, the 75% the total expenditure bared by the government, and 25% is around 25% is bared by the parent side. So this is called the subsidy and in-house earning, the fees. So why it is done? Actually, earlier the subsidies was more, but considering that why not the parents should share the expenditure also, in terms that no, only cadet colleges are taking all the expenditure side as far as the education side is concerned, though it's from defense budget, but yet it is termed as a participatory by the parents also regarding the expenditure. So though it is, as you said, sir, different type of families, background, and especially the finance side. Positive thing is that in any school you go, you will find that the fees is equal for everybody. But in cadet college system, it is not like this. It is like this, that whatever parents is earning, a portion of that is considered as the fees. So whosoever earning more or salary is high, so his proportion will be accordingly. So someone is not with that high salary, so or earning, he or she is paying less than that. So this is how things is being done. And all the time, few days back, it was huge. The request from all the corners, you know, sir, in the media, it was also came. Then the government has reduced the things. Now it is somehow going well. But as you said, that during our time, we got the maximum benefit, and now is a participatory.
Well, sir, as you mentioned that basically it is financed by the Defense Ministry, 100% financed by the Defense Ministry. So we know that we have huge education budget. So why not participating from the Education Ministry? The Education Ministry also can share a portion of the expenditure of cadet colleges, and then the parents will have to share less, I think. Is it possible, sir? Or can we request the Education Ministry to do it, sir?
Obviously. Actually, at that time, we requested, once I was AAG Cadet College, but possibly the Finance Ministry will be the best to answer this question. But apart from this, what I felt that as a feeder institution to the armed forces, why not armed forces to take the share, maximum share? That was otherwise.
But majority of the cadet colleges are basically serving outside the armed forces. In my batch, probably 24% they went to the armed forces. Okay, but 80% they are serving outside the armed forces. So why not? Why not participation of the
I'm
education
with you,
ministry?
sir. Once the time has gone like this, that highest budget was defense budget. But by this time, defense budget has gone in the queue in the behind. Now education budget is more than that.
Yes.
So why not to participate?
Yes.
Obviously, if the required budget from defense ministries is shared by the education ministry, so obviously, as we are really considerate about the parents like us, so they will be really benefited, sir. Why
Thank
not?
you. Thank you, sir. Well, Dr. Shabnom, do you think that girls' cadet colleges are helping in women empowerment?
Sir, obviously, I think so, no doubtly, and also it is helping to empowering the women. Because, in our country, still I think so, we have a lack of security for the girls. Especially, maybe inside Dhaka we have some good schools for the girls, but outside the Dhaka, it is rarely without city getting the facilities for the girls. It's rare, and in cadet colleges are also mentioned that they are not only educated the students, means only focusing the educational system. They are not like this. They are focusing the discipline, and they are helping to discipline, and they are maintaining strict routines. So as well as, cadet colleges, they are making us, I think so, more confidential. We can learn confidentiality, we can learn, and reliability also. Most thing is patriotism and physical exercise. If you are thinking about this, so girls, yeah, we have good school and colleges, we can agree, but physical exercise or physical training like army training, it also helps girls to physically to fit. And girls cadet college, after that they are going they are going for the army one portion, and most of them they are serving the outside of the armed forces life, like civilian life. But sometimes they play an important role, or play a moral role in their professional life. So that's why girls cadet college as well as cadet colleges, I think so, is most important thing.
Just to add with
Yes.
her, as I was the adjutant managing Girls Cadet College.
Yes.
And once I was the adjutant, and that time in 2006, two new girls cadet colleges were introduced, Feni Girls Cadet College and Jaipurhat Girls College. One eastern side, one western side. And the demand of girls cadet colleges, in number of cases, even in the parliament, there are a few parliament members who requested the House to increase the number of girls cadet colleges. So previously, in armed forces, there is nothing called female officers, so only male officers. Once it is introduced, the requirement is increased. And especially, we have seen the wonderful performance of our female officers, in especially United Nations in mission in different countries. And in society, in different places, you will see that females' participation, women participation is increasing day by day. So cadet college system with the elementary military training is not only going for the armed forces. Wherever she is going, she has become doctor, somebody has become engineer, somebody is reading in Dhaka Medical College or BUET or Shuet or Sylhet Medical College. Now a cadet is going there with the friends and others, with the association. He can be a good role model of discipline. And in cadet college system, they are found a good organizer there. So the system always get the positive side of a personality. So cadet college system always giving what she said, that yes, the discipline, morality, and the sense of patriotism. I said at the very beginning, an all-round leadership quality with patriotism. The patriotism part, this is a very important thing. That why is that time you had been telling that during our time, everything being bared by the government. So automatically, bearing everything by government means the people of this country are exhausting their money for your future. So there implies the liabilities and responsibility to the nation as well. So we were being taught that, see, this poor nation is contributing so much for you. We have the responsibility for the nation. So girls has contributed so much. In many cases, even in armed forces, I find that a sword of honor from Navy was a girls cadet. And in the Air Force also. In military, top position winner in all the courses, you'll find that few girls are there. So every year, the girls are participating in the various sector. So no doubt their contribution and requirement is always different.
Well, as regards the increment of the number of cadet colleges, our respected Begum Khalidija, who is the mother of the democracy of Bangladesh, she increased the number of girls cadet colleges from 1 to 3. And her husband, General Ziaur Rahman, at that time he was the chairman of the governing body. He is the first chairman of the governing body of independent Bangladesh.
As adjutant general.
Yes, adjutant general. No, he was the deputy chief of army.
Deputy chief of army, and the two posts was, yes, as deputy chief of chief martial administrator, he got that chair, I believe.
Later, being the president of the country, he increased the number of cadet colleges twice, from 4 to 8.
Right.
Okay. So do you think that today also we need to increase the number of cadet colleges?
No doubt in it. As I can remember that, as I said, that in the parliament members were telling that it should be increased. So our proposal was that why not to increase more girls cadet colleges like in Cox's Bazar area, in Hilltrex area, one also boys cadet college, and one girls cadet college on the eastern part, means in the Barishal division and Khulna division. There is no girls cadet college. So considering the history of cadet colleges, you will find that division and area are given importance. So considering that side, so we can increase more cadet colleges like this. But if you say personally, as an cadet, as an ex-adjutant, as an AG cadet college, now I have become a father of a cadet. My son is reading in the cadet colleges. So many parents were, in my last one decade, directly relation with the cadet colleges, and 40 years back, I was cadet. And with this time, what I get the impression of the whole nation, if I say, during meeting with the parents and other side, they said every district should have a cadet college. So even if every district have a one boys and a girls cadet college, so say that why not from that district 50% and all over the country the 50%. In this way, we can really increase. Just in Dhaka Medical College was the only one. Now how many medical colleges, private medical colleges? So why not increase? Inshallah, Allah wills, with our capability, the financial side, one day things will become. All districts should have one cadet college.
No, another question is related to modernization. You see in some other countries, they had co-education system in cadet colleges. Can you introduce it in our country, in Bangladesh?
Co-education.
Girls and boys in the same cadet college.
Why? As I was in girls cadet college, me boys cadet college, and I was in area headquarters Joshore, where I got the scope to see it is
military collegiate school.
School Khulna, MCSK in short. They have this system, means the boys and girls are together there, but it is not co-education. The boys part is different, girls part is different, but within the same campus. So in this way, in the various schools, seen that the boys class is different, girls class, but in auditorium for various programs, we can always have this scope. In this fashion, if you say the co-education system in cadet college, it is being practiced in terms of various competition, like inter-cadet colleges, literary and music meet, where boys and girls are coming, having competition, they debate, various competitions. So in this way, the world is changing, why not? But what I said that within the area, whatever cadet college, like Mamsi Girls Cadet College, within the area, nothing can be increased other than the increasing the girls only. Now, Fauzarat Cadet College, a big cadet college. Besides, if there any scope, we can always increase the establishment and make another Chittagong Girls Cadet College, like this.
Okay.
But their system should be, or the training, other part can be separated. But for few other cases, they can always come together and have the common competition and debate. I believe it's okay.
Well, thank you. So the last question is, sir, we know there are cadet colleges in many countries of the world, including England, including Russia, including Turkey. Okay. So do you have any exchange program with other countries?
Actually, before Corona, as I was there just before Corona and during Corona, I was deeply connected with 12 cadet colleges. Before Corona, we had the interaction and we have the number of visits with the British school, military school, and there are two places where our cadets have already visited. From all cadet colleges, we took the participants and they visited United Kingdom. And they also came in the Fauzarat and other sites. So this exchange program was practiced. But after Corona, things were actually deemed, and the process, what I know that things is again in the process of their paperwork is going on, but it should be. Why not?
Well, sir, thank you very much. Thank you, madam. I think this is all with our today's discussion. Our time is running. Dear audience, this is all with our today's discussion. Thank you very much. Hope to see you again in the next episode. Assalamu alaikum.